Hey everybody, G-Bear, Homesteading the Desert. It is still the 4th of May, 2018. I just wanted to continue this video because I accidentally bumped the button and cut off the first one. I've been a busy boy today. Inside of this little seed starter, you can see my pods in there. They got peat in them. And I started a row of 5 beefsteak tomatoes and 5 jalapeno peppers in this one, and I'm going to get those sprouted and be ready to go into my garden shed about the time that I get it built. They should be strong enough to be transplanted, and those will be serving me later in this summer or going towards the fall area. That's when I'll be working on those, although I can force ripen a couple of the tomatoes if I'm hungry, but I doubt it. I've got plenty of food going on here. So I wanted to show you that and finish my list off here. One of the other things was the cut on my leg. You can see my list here. The cut on my leg that I mentioned that I had before. This is the scar that's left from it, and it's healing very nicely. So I wanted to update you on that. Then we're going to get into the winds and temperatures here. This is the gauge. This is what we're looking at today. And the 84 is dropped a little bit. It was up to about 88 today, and that's what it is inside here. I had the fan running a little while ago, but no biggie. So it says it's going to rain. I hope so. Stupid control. I don't know why it always says it's going to rain. Every time the barometer starts dropping a little bit, it turns to rain. All right. The other thing that I did yesterday was I took a ride into Hellendale, and I checked on my mail at the post office, and then I drove through Hellendale and went out the other side of it and got onto Route 66, historic Route 66, and I headed north towards Barstow. And when I was showing you the rain clouds in yesterday or the day before yesterday's video, and I was pointing towards Barstow and said it's definitely raining over that way. Well, it rained over there, and there were signs of flooding across all the streets. There was sand and silt across the streets in multiple places. So yeah, they did get some rain. And I went out and found in the city of Barstow, I found a gigantic Home Depot that actually has a drive-through lumber yard. You actually drive into this lumber yard. This place is humongous. I mean, just the lumber yard alone is as big as some of the OC Home Depots that I saw back down in Tustin, Anaheim, or City of Orange, all of that. Just the lumber yard alone was as big as that whole store. And then they still had the rest of the store off to the side of that. That thing was huge. But it was really interesting. You drive right into the lumber yard and you load up the lumber you want, and then you pull up to the gate on the way out. And the girl in the cage there comes out, tallies up all of your lumber, you pay for it, and you pull out of she raises the gate arm and you pull out. Pretty cool. So I got some lumber to do my construction that I showed you earlier in the video, and it's only 20 minutes outside of Hellendale, so it's about the same distance from Hellendale to that Home Depot as it is from here to the Victorville Home Depot. So if I'm down in Hellendale, I'll go to that one. If I'm here at the cabin, I'll go to the one in Victorville. And that's where we stand. I just wanted to finish covering those last few spots. I'm sorry about the bump on the button and having to make this a two-part series. But at least you got all the information. G-Bear signing off.